Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Each One His Own TV After Hours. It is me, your host for the evening, Lucas, followed by the main man, the leader of the channel, to my right, Fever. Bottom left, Mitch, who he is a fucking wanker. And then Clive, bottom right. How are you all?
Good, mate. Good. I'm looking forward to this tonight. I must admit, been working on it for the last 45 minutes. You guys take flipping forever to decide what you're doing, but yeah, I'm all good.
Decide straight away.
Yeah.
I can't lie. We agreed on 8 and I hear 10 p.m. I was like, I can't be doing that. And you know what? And I am dedicated. I'm missing Croatia right now for this, so this better be a good laugh. But before we start, anyone watching, please smash a like on the video. Really helps the channel grow. We're trying to get to 100 likes every single video, every single stream. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do that and hit the notification bell while you're at it. And if you'd like to help support us further in our journey on YouTube, there's a link in the description to our members for extra content throughout the match week, building up to Saturday, Sunday. And you know what? Let's get into it. So the show or the game we're playing today is this or that. Simple concept. We are going to have 2 players or 2 things that you have to pick between. If you cannot decide on one or you pick both of the options, you must take a drink of your choice, whatever you have. Me, I am not participating. I can if I feel like it, but I'll be drinking water. I'm so excited.
I've already got my shot ready, mate, because I know some of them.
That's not a shot.
Oh, mate, I'll fill it up in a minute. Go on. Let's go. Explain to the public.
But yeah, we'll have our options. You have to pick one or the other, or if you pick both or you can't pick because of your morals, you will have to drink. And I am the human timer. I will delegate what I deem fit. If you're taking too long, or if I just feel like maybe getting one of you drunk. It's just
let's play fair. Just so you know, I'll be drinking Merlot. It's the only alcoholic drink we've got in the house. I don't drink indoors, and I hate red wine. So if I do start chundering, then
mate, I agree. Actually, before we start, let's go around and say our drink of choice. Like me personally, I'm with Mitch. I hate red wine. I think it's absolutely disgusting. But I will drink it in the correct setting.
Yeah,
if I have to. But I'm a much beer guy. Huge beer guy. I really don't like anything else. There are a few liquors that I do like, but I'm not a liquor guy. Mostly beer.
Mate,
wine comes with age. Trust
there you go. That's a shot.
That's a shot, mate. Trust me. So I'm ready. I'm ready to rumble.
James just like halfway through the stream like that, just like fakes to go straight down it. Dance.
Mate, I'll be doing a long walk behind me. Trust me, it'll be a long walk home for me. Yeah, so right, let's get into this.
All right. First one, and we're gonna go in order of what we got here. I think it's decent. So start off first. We'll go Winston Reed or Angelo Ogbonna. I'll let Mitch go first because if you can't,
no, because I'm pouring my drink. No, not yet.
No, you should be able to answer this in 3 seconds, starting now. 1, 2.
Winston Reed.
Oh, you're lying. Are you serious?
I'm not lying. I'm being serious.
Oh.
Why?
My shot's too big. What have I done?
Give your explanation as well why you just chose Winston Reed over Angelo Ogbonna.
Because
you're a bit of a fraud right now. You talk about how much you love Uncle Ange.
I absolutely love Ogbonna, but I think Winston Reed at his prime was very good, and he was the leader of our defence. And he was a very good centre back. He was linked with like top clubs, wasn't he? He was linked with Arsenal.
He was a good player, mate.
Yeah, excellent. I'd say Reed. I think it's tight. I would say Reed.
So, and it's interesting because we can go all different types of angles on this. There is really no wrong answer. For anyone that cares, I love Winston Reed, but Angelo Ogbonna for me. But Fever, go again. I'm the host. I don't really need to explain anything. Fever, go.
I know. Definitely Winston Reed for me. Andy's been good, but Winston Reed was quality for us. He was here for a long, long time. And it was just injuries that played him, really. I can understand where people... I am so very much close to saying both, because I do love Ogbonna, I must admit. But Winston Reed pips it for me, just for me.
And why?
It can't be this explanation. Let's do the explanation after, because you're giving the rest time to think.
I know, true. That's true.
Clive, what are you saying?
Ogbonna.
And why is that?
I mean, he's the same age as Reed, and Ogbonna is still in the West Ham team. Ogbonna also had a severe injury, and he's still somewhere there. I think they've had similar amount of appearances, and he's still doing it in the Premier League, unlike Mr. Reed. So I think Ogbonna just takes the edge.
I like that because, like me personally, I do love Winston Reed. No doubt about it. His winner at the Bowl-In final match will forever be in my
Depends what
heart.
you're doing. It's like how you saying it? It's like Hazard or Salah. Hazard's the better player, but Salah for longevity.
Yeah,
Depends
but
how you
there's
interpret
no guidelines on this. You can choose any option for any reason. It doesn't have to be because they're a player.
All right.
Shout out to Mark Wiley, 2 months for the members. Thank you, Mark. Absolute legend.
What a fucking geezer!
What a guy! What a guy!
Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. So we will move on to the next one. So, like I said, just give your answer and then we will discuss after. Next one. Cole or Ashton? Clive,
Which
you
Cole?
go first.
Which Cole? Which Cole?
Carlton.
Oh, Ashton. Easy. Done. Sorry.
Ashton for me.
Ashton.
Made me panic.
What you say, Lucas?
I do love Carlton Cole, but Ashton was going to be that guy. He was going to be him. Mate. But so everyone, explain. Mitch, you go first. Why Ashton over Carlton? Which? Happy birthday, by the way, mate. Love you, Carlton.
Shout out Carlton Cole.
Oh yeah, it's his birthday. Yeah. No, I can't come up. Dean Ashton because he was just a much better player, in my opinion. He could have gone on to great things for club and country, and unfortunately, the injury destroyed his career. Who was it that gave him the injury? Who was it that tackled him?
Sean Wright Phillips.
Sean Wright Phillips, that's it.
2006.
2006 was it?
Yeah, but that was when he got the injury, and then he played a couple more seasons when he came back, but he was
never
never the same player. And then he retired about 3 years after.
2006, fair play.
Yeah.
Ashton for me, top class. I can't lie. He would have been like a Harry Kane type player. I'm not even going to lie about it. Yeah, I mean, he was really, really good. Just shame he got injured at the end of the day.
Clive.
Yeah, I mean, Ashton all the way. He was always going to be that guy, that player. If you actually really think about it, he was probably the only striker in the last 15, 18 years that we've actually purchased that was actually going to be decent. But one injury that ruined it all. So it's one of them things, but he was definitely a baller.
Oh, my goodness. Shout out to Drainhole, a member for 10 months now. Oi, oi, the boys. Hope you're well, Drainhole. Hope all is well. Oh, Paul Goddard's birthday as well. Shout out to him. Absolutely lovely day so far. Next one, we go Repka or Sufal. I'll start off first. I'm going to go, because there has to be one, I'm going to go both. Even though I do love Sufal more, I'm going both.
I'm going both, and I'm really scared. I'm actually scared. I'm scared it's just going to go everywhere, to be honest.
I've just gone both. I just choked on that. Oh, mate, that's done me.
I feel me sick.
Clive.
I'm going to lie.
Thomas
Repka. Dinner as well.
Repka, and that's an easy answer.
So oh God,
you weakling, Mitch.
Fuck. I hate red wine.
Okay, well, I did both because I'll admit I love Vlad a lot more, but I think they're both just absolute bastards. That's why I picked both.
I've got to be honest. I'd said both and all. Yeah, I just done that shot, and it's just going through my eyeballs right now. Listen, Thomas Repka was an absolute madman, mate. Got sent off on his debut, and do you know what it was with Thomas Repka? Is he come in to the club, and he was like vilified straight away. Kept getting sent off, kept getting like booked, everything. Yeah, and then he left against, I think it was Aston Villa, like, and after that game, and they was just loving him. Obviously, Sufal's come in, been absolutely brilliant. So yeah, both for me. JB's.
Shout out to Steve Bell as well, member for 11 months now. Absolute top man, legend of the gaff. Clive, what are you saying?
I give it to Repka because growing up, I mean, he was when football was a little bit more harder back then. It was he was definitely entertaining in that way. If you look at the players we had in the late 90s, early 2000s, and it's just he's completely different, really, to Sufal. Sufal's amazing. I love him, but Repka's just that old-fashioned, old school, hard knocks defender that you don't fuck about with.
Yeah. Again, it was tough. It was tough for me because, again, I'm not going just based off their football and ability. Again, anyone can interpret this or that any way they want. But and I mean, for fuck's sake, I have a Sufal kit in my dressing.
Lucas, quickly read that out and explain that to Keith.
So, Keith, first off, hope you're well, mate. Shout out to you. What are the rules of this game? It looks like it's going to get messy. So basically, the show is called This or That, where we have to pick between two things, in this case, players of West Ham. So, for example, Repka or Sufal. If you got to pick one or the other in a certain amount of time. And if you do not, under my discretion, you have to drink. Or if you pick both, you have to drink. And Mitch has already got the bin sorted, ready to hurl.
Mate, I can't believe it. I'm doing JD shots, mate, and he's doing like some sort of red wine stuff. Let's move on.
I can't drink. Red wine makes me sick. That's why. It's not even the strength of it. It just makes me ill.
Well, we cannot dispute the dedication to the channel with that explanation.
That's commitment for you.
So next one, we've got Paolo Di Canio or Mikel Antonio. I wish Alfie was here for this one.
Oh, mate.
Di Canio.
I don't know. I'm going to say Di Canio, yeah? But Antonio deserves a bit of credit for it. But he has been here ahead of a long time. I must you know what I'm saying? I don't try and speak. Go on.
Di Canio is my answer. Easy as.
Have I got ties? It's fucking red wine, you silly prick.
Apple cider.
Fucking Merlot. Hate it.
What you say?
Mate, can you please turn your mic off when you're blowing your nose, please?
Sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's my bad.
But if I had this one right here, this would have to be if I had a beer, I'd have to shotgun it.
Good job.
Mitch has seen me put one down. They go fast.
Mark, it was me. It was me, Mark.
An old man.
This one's tough. This one I would definitely have to drink because I do love them both. I never got to see Di Canio live, but he's such a bastard. I love him, and he was so good. And Mickey, I've seen basically the whole time I've been supporting West Ham, and I absolutely love Mikel Antonio to bits. And they're both so West Ham. I love them both, but I cannot choose, even though I got the main man behind me, my favorite kit. But I would have to go both.
Right, hold on. If you're a manager and you got one striker position, who you picking?
Di Canio.
Yeah.
Look, because you're drinking water, what you got to do is your shot. It's got to be taken in the eye, not in the mouth.
Yeah.
I'm not joking, by the way.
You want me to just go jump in the shower then?
No, just like eyeball, just in the eye.
Right, so what are we saying? All on Di Canio, yeah?
I went both.
Di Canio.
Yeah, go on.
Well, let's get to these chats real quick. Richard B saying Di Canio. Keith saying he's going to join in at home. Absolutely brilliant. Charlie Walsh going Antonio. I know he loves a bit of Antonio. Wolf is saying it is a tough choice. Mickey's going Di Canio. Rich said that he would like Charlie to jump on, but Charlie does not drink. I know that. And then I'm questioning the fact that the only alcohol in your house is a bottle of Merlot, mate. Sort yourself.
We question that as well. We question that too.
He's a hardcore drinker. But
I'm a young man. Why would I be having drinks at my own house?
Because it's cheaper. Trust me.
Yeah, house party. I don't know.
What, in my mum and dad's house?
Okay, yeah, maybe not.
Mate, listen. I'm having a fucking party in Holly's mum and dad's house. Their fucking dining room. What are you on about? Do you know what I mean? Let's go.
All right, next one. We're going. This one should be easy in my opinion, but again, context. Everyone is different. Noble or Nolan. Easy for me, Mark Noble. Mitch, you go next.
Nolan.
Clive.
Noble. You should be castrated otherwise.
A favor.
It's got to be Mark.
All right, Mitch, explain yourself.
Yeah, please.
Nolan, because for me, when I
You just
first
loved
started
watching him
really
do the
getting,
chicken.
when I first really started getting into football, when I was watching it a lot, Nolan was the player where I loved. I first really loved watching. I still if I score goals at 5-a-side, 7-a-side,
Mark, good man.
I do the chicken.
Noblin.
I do the chicken
Noblin.
celebrations. Still.
Noblin's the correct answer.
Noblin. Noblin. But no, I don't know, something about Nolan. And plus, Mark Noble, in his last 3 years of playing football for West Ham, really pissed me off at times. So,
All right, Clive.
Are you okay? Because I mean, Kevin Nolan only had 4 seasons, maybe 5 at West Ham. Yeah, I mean, look, Noble, last of a crop of players that sort of stays as one man.
Who was the better captain, though? That's the good
Ooh.
question.
Mark Noble.
I thought Nolan was pretty decent, you know.
Nolan
was
was
a very
good.
good captain, to be fair.
Nolan was good, but he was with Sam Allardyce.
Depends on the type of captain you like too. Like
Yeah.
Nolan would grab you by the fucking collar if he had to.
Like if I'm honest, I don't know if it's because I grew up during these years, but when I think of Kevin Nolan, I don't actually think of him at West Ham as my first thing. First thing I think of is him with JJ Okocha,
Bolton,
Bolton.
See, I don't.
That
I'm
whole
just
Bolton
first
team.
generation. So
Yeah.
What a side that was, right?
Yeah, so my automatic thinking is straight away Bolton. I don't think West Ham, and I think that's what distorts it. Perhaps. Don't get me wrong. Nolan did a good job in his 4 or 5 years here, but it was under Sam Allardyce. Sam already loved
Quick
him
go,
as it was.
everyone! Quick go! Who's the better dancer, Noble or Nolan?
Nolan.
Oh,
Nolan.
All day long, mate. All
Thank
day
you,
long.
Rich. Needed that one. So
Let's go
next
first.
one. This could be the toughest one yet, I think. So we're gonna go. I said Noble, yeah. Next one, we got Lucas Paqueta versus Dimitri Payet. This one's gonna probably need a bit of a discourse.
Cheers.
Cheers. And I've done a bigger shot now as well.
Ooh.
You should. Why did you just pour yourself a glass of wine?
Oh, God.
Because I did it in one.
All right, Clive, you drinking that or you got one?
My boy, good luck.
Oh, I know Clive's
I'm
ready to set the world on fire here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Paqueta.
Oh, dear. Paqueta was good. Listen, if you got both of them, you're telling me you wouldn't have both of them? That's the real question, though, Clive.
Yeah, but I think the difference is.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
I gotta mute him myself.
Mute him.
Yeah.
Mate, biggest lightweight ever. Look at the state of that. Carry on, Clive.
Yeah, no, the only reason I'm saying Paqueta is on the look. I think Pyatt had an incredible season. The problem is the manner he left West Ham with.
Yeah,
I think that's the issue I have. Like, if the manner was different, it would have been Pyatt with ease there.
Fever.
I done a shot. That's 2 shots for me, and I'm not even heaving or nothing. Unlike that man down there, Mitch, fucking waste man. Right, let's get this right. Paqueta is top draw for West Ham. He is top draw. Let's be honest. He's come to the club.
I can't do this.
He's embraced the club. Everything, yeah.
You're blowing your groceries, man.
I feel sick.
Pyatt was a world-class player for West Ham. I think Paqueta is getting slowly to that world-class status, though. Yeah, so if someone said to me right now, who would you rather, who do you want in your team? I'd want both of them players in my team. I won't just want one. So that's why I had to drink. A shot or JD.
Yeah, this one, I would probably have to pick both. But I definitely see what Clive is saying. And, this one's tough because, like, most of the time when it comes to West Ham players, for me, it's easy to separate, like, the player and then, like, the personality. And really, I'm more on the personality scale. Like, I know it's not a very popular opinion, but I love players at the club that are so likable. I know you want them to be good players, but, like, I just think the club goes so much farther when you have players that are just lovely people. And Paqueta is just such a lovely guy, and he wants to be here as far as we know. And then Payet, in terms of the player, I mean, he was he was world class. I mean, having a Ballon d'Or nominee at West Ham, that will probably never happen again. And the way he did leave did break my heart. And I thought it was absolutely disgusting the way he left and some of the stuff that came out. But yeah, this one for me would probably have to be both. Oh, this one might be even tougher for me personally. We're going Ginger Pele or Craig Dawson.
Oh, mate.
Dawson.
Clive.
It's
It's
been a good run.
fucking Craig.
It's been a good run.
It's been, mate. I'm on my third shot now. Cheers.
Oh man. So let's
Oh, now I'm
let's elaborate. Fever, you start.
start because about breathe. Right, hold on. Right, Craig Dawson comes in for £2.2 million. Let's be honest, he was a top player for West Ham. He really, really was. Like, he comes to the club, he was very, very good. We would always remember that sort of Europa League season, Lyon away, top class, yeah. Ginger Pele, for loyalty, he left West Ham, went to Villa for about 18 months, come back, and he was just at West Ham for the rest of his career, so to speak. I love them both. Both solid. Both wanted to fight for the shirt. Not pretty footballers, but effective. And I'm going to be honest, yeah, it has to be both for me.
Those are the type. Imagine those two as the doorman in Brentford. Wow, you ain't getting in.
Yeah,
You're getting out a lot faster than getting in. Clive, you go.
I think James got it spot on. I do think if Ginge hadn't come back for that second spell, then you could probably argue that Dawson would win that sort of battle there. But yeah, for me, it's too close to call. James had it spot on, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll be honest. James Collins might be the only Welshman I like as well, which is very trend-setting for me. It's very important.
Don't I bootlegger?
Oh, that's true. You got me there. Mitch, elaborate on your choice.
Craig Dawson. I'm purely going quality here. I mean, I did love Collins, but Dawson was the better player.
Oh, because quality. That one's tough, actually. I think that one's a bit. I think that's close.
Who's the better personality out the pair? It's got to be Pele.
Collins.
It would have to be Collins because Dawson never wanted to really be like that kind of guy. Or not saying that Collins wanted to either, but he was a lot more. I don't even want to use the word open because I think Dawson, if he wanted to, he could have been absolute jokes on like the videos on Twitter and YouTube whenever they were doing stuff. But Collins,
yeah,
personality wise, just because it's
Collins
portfolio.
She's got on really well, didn't
Yeah, but for me, oh my god, this would have to be a drink for me as well. I'd have to choose both, but Craig Dawson, in terms of value as well, wow, absolute man. I really am so happy to see him still doing well at Wolves, and what they did against City a couple weeks ago. And Craig Dawson being the center of that, apparently from what I've seen, I didn't see the game, but everyone's singing his praises and all that. You love to see it.
Right back. I don't think that's crazy.
Really?
He's the most for West Brom. Remember, I used to get those back post headers all the time, didn't he?
Oh, and again, he's trend setting. He was doing it before Dan Burn. He was doing it well before.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one's tough. Craig, if you're watching, we fucking love you. It's fucking Craig.
It's fucking Craig.
Let me get to some people in the chat real quick. Charlie's saying James Collins with the beard. Big. Rich is saying Dawson, our best ever signing, value for money wise. There's something for him.
The best value for the pair of them was Collins and Gabadon. And they both come in together.
If we're talking best value for money, Lingard would have to be discussed as well. Oh, that would
it was a loan though.
Oh, but still,
if you can't think,
I got one next. Hold on, because we were talking. No, I'm not going to spoil it, but this one could be a banger.
Go on. Well, what were you saying about Adrian or Fabianski?
He's one of the night. Fabianski.
Yeah, Fabianski.
Really? I thought Adrian was decent for West Ham.
He fucking won.
I thought he was all
Fabianski.
right.
He used to have good games and he used to have a howler.
Yeah,
You fucking hell is Fabianski.
yeah, but
Yeah,
Fabianski.
but he's like in the
Fabianski
last year,
came
but
at
before that, he was superb.
Yeah,
Fabianski's been
Fabianski came
brilliant.
at an older age. He's come at an older age. Fabianski's
Adrian was getting
probably played
rotated as
more
well
games.
with Randolph
Yeah,
all the time.
and Roberto.
For me,
Yeah,
I'd probably go Fabianski in terms of like all around. I didn't dislike Adrian, but I think Fabianski wins this one out for me. I actually think Adrian has a great personality as well. He was
I'm
yeah.
gonna
Adrian's
go.
personality was better.
I'm gonna go with Adrian, mate. I thought he was all right.
Mate, I'll never Fabianski ever since I don't know if anyone is familiar with one of the best accounts going at the time was West Ham Dildo. And he pulled a stunt with Fabianski and he got so mad. He was so mad. He was so mad. And ever since that,
This time last year, Lucas, I think 1 day ago or 2 days ago, 1 or 2 days ago, it was when me and you went to Southampton away last year, and West Ham Dildo was that again.
Yeah. Oh, 2 of them as well.
Was it?
Never forget. I have the video saved. What
Alfie's one and the other one.
What a day that was.
I agree with Keith on that. No keeper there. Right, just chucks the goalkeeper gloves down. Says this is over.
That would be enough to sway my opinion, honestly.
100%.
But I think
agree with Keith.
I think I'm going to stick strong with Fabianski on this one. So this is the one that came into my head. This might be lopsided, but like I feel like the vibes are a bit the same. So when we were talking about when Rich was saying in terms of value, best signing ever, I count a loan as a signing to some degree, but like Lingard, I would say is in terms of value.
Give it to us, Lucas. Give it to us.
Lingard or Craig Bellamy?
Lingard.
Oh, no.
Lingard.
Bella's was fucking immense.
Fuck off, James.
No way.
Oh, mate.
Lingard got us Europa League.
I don't give a fuck, mate. Bellamy was fucking so good for us, mate. He went to fucking Man City, mate, who had millions after that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a tough one. Lucas, you want me to drink, bro? That'd be my full shot. Fucking hell.
Mate, this one is tough for me because I'll be honest. Obviously, if we're talking in terms, well, not obvious. In terms of player, I think Lingard. In terms of player and ability, that one's tough for me.
Bellamy was good for West Ham.
He was, and this is the thing. Good. What he said in that podcast about West Ham supporters, how you can't fool them, and like the stuff he said, I loved that. Like they pay money to see you play, and they really judge you on how many times.
I get that, but Lingard won us the fucking Europa League. I mean, got us Europa League.
I've got to say, listen, I'm going to say both. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it. It's fucking shot, you pricks. Do you know what I mean?
Again, there's no wrong answers, but because
everyone says we were fifth when Lingard arrived, but we wasn't because we still dropped off. Our performances dropped off.
Mate, Bellamy was fucking immense for us, though, Mitch. Like, I know what you mean.
I'm going with Bellamy because of his quality, and he loves West Ham, and he says nothing but great things about us.
Yeah.
And I love when players romanticize with supporters about the club they play for. That does give them an extra boost. And Craig Bellamy, what he said in that podcast was just absolutely class. And it's true. And I've never really heard a lot of West Ham players or former players really like nail something on the head. Like when he said these supporters come and pay to watch you entertain, and they really judge you off how many times you mess up and if you're willing to keep going at your defender. And I love that personally. So
I'm gonna run out of JD in a minute if you keep fucking going on them.
This one should be the easiest of the night, personally.
Go on.
Hugel or Ings? Hugel all day.
Hugel. Fucking Ings is shit.
Jordan.
Ings. Yeah, Ings.
Oh, disgusting from both of you. Clive, elaborate.
I mean,
Yeah.
did Hugo even play for us in the end?
Yeah, but he's got the best vibes. Vibe guy. Vibe tribe.
Yeah,
Respect
but
the
I
vibe
mean,
tribe.
nah.
Danny Ings is not vibe tribe at all.
I don't even. I think Hugo must
I
have
don't know.
made like 2
Skinhead
appearances. He didn't
Ings,
score.
first game of the season. Remember that?
Skinhead's huge
With kids
vibe.
training.
Huge vibe.
I mean, Ings is technically the better player as well, but it's yeah, like at West Ham, obviously both have been poor, but at least he's made appearances and scored for us, unlike Jordan Hugo.
Steve is saying none.
I'm going to Hugo, mate, because Danny Ings can't hit a fucking barn door at the minute. Well,
I mean, we already know why I'm picking Hugo. Vibes. He just wants to walk out to bubbles. That's it.
Can't wait to walk up all the bubbles.
Oh, and he scored an absolute banger the other day for Rotherham. Oh my god, absolute banger of a goal.
Shout out to Rotherham. I think the drunk fever's coming out now. You know what I mean? Move on, Lucas, quickly.
Another easy one.
The helicopter is Corey, so hurry up.
No, I won't do that
for me personally. But actually, it might not be easy.
No, this is not an easy one because I know.
I'm going. Oh my god! Actually, no. Fever, you go first.
Right. This is a hard one. Yeah.
Just give it your answer.
If I can.
Don't explain. Give your answer, and we move.
He's drinking.
Clive, go.
Cresswell.
Oh, mate.
Mitch.
What are you saying, Mitch?
Yeah, I'm drinking. I can't decide. Cresswell with longevity, but Emerson is a better player, in my opinion.
For me, this would be a both, and I'll explain why. My love for Emerson is very huge, very huge, and I love him. I love him as a player, and he's represented us well so far in his time. But Aaron Cresswell, regardless of what has happened over the past 6 months of him wanting to leave the club for whatever reason, the red cards in Europa League, he has been such a great servant to this club. And in his day, in his prime, he's a very good left back, very dependable, very reliable, and he scored some absolute banging free kicks as well. Just someone you could depend on, and he's been with us for the long haul. So this one, even though I'm so Cresswell out right now, and I don't want anything to do with him, I have to show him respect. So I'm gonna go both. So Clive, you go first again. Explain your reasoning.
Yeah, as of today, if we based it off of today, obviously Emerson is the better player. He's a few years younger than Cresswell, but I'm basing it off their whole West Ham career, and we had some good, very, very good years with Cresswell. He's been there for basically a decade now.
We had some bad years with him, though, and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, there's nothing to say that Emerson won't have a couple of bad years. I mean, he's only had 1 season, so it's hard to compare someone that's done 9 seasons and 1 season.
Yeah.
So for me,
fairness,
that's why I've given it to Cresswell's.
I think Cresswell's fair.
Yeah,
so Cresswell's fair.
I'm going Emerson. I think
Cresswell's been shit for the last 3 years. He just makes people sick.
Ask me at the end of Emerson's career. Ask me then.
Yeah, I'm going to say Emerson. I think Cresswell's had a good run, but he should have left about 3 years ago. No, and that is no joke. Like West Ham should be looking for a left back for the last 5 years. They've managed to find one there. So
yeah. Like I said, it's hard. It's hard for me. It's hard to look past the past 6 months and what Cresswell has done in the summer window, because I found it absolutely disgraceful, to be fair. Like, people were comparing it to Craig Dawson, and Craig Dawson at least made his reason evident. That like why he needed to leave. He didn't want to leave, he needed to leave. There's a difference. And yeah, but I can't brush Cresswell's tenure in his service to the side like that. So as much as I want to pick Emerson, I think it's fair to pick both. I mean, again, it's fair, whatever you're choosing.
What's next?
If you could keep one of these two, would you keep Rice, Declan Rice? Would you want Declan Rice back at the club, or David Moyes to walk?
Oh, mate, this is a beauty,
David
mate.
Moyes to walk. Oh,
Rice.
Mate, who the fuck thought of this? It was moi.
For me,
Oh.
I would keep David Moyes.
Oh, Lucas, you animal.
I'd keep David Moyes. Mitch, you go next.
Mate,
I'd
listen,
go-
the JD
I'd
is
go
kicking in there,
Rice.
lads. Trust me.
You'd bring Rice back.
It's very tight, but I'm just thinking longevity. I think if we was to all predict how long Moyes would be here for now, we'd all say,
Oh, chat's
2
kicking
years?
off. Chat is kicking off. I
He's
love it.
kicking off. I'll see it. Carry on, Mitch. Carry on, mate.
if we were to say how long we reckon Moyes would be here for, we'd say 2 years. I'd say roughly all of us, over 2 years maybe. Rice would, if we said Rice, he would be here for the rest of his career. So it's
Oh,
and
by the way, you cannot choose both on this.
Hold on. But who's more important in winning in Prague?
That's
well, I
tough
mean,
one.
Rice had a shit.
No,
Rice had a bad game.
Get your
Rice
drinks
had a
out,
bad
lads.
game. Rice had a bad game, so
Yeah, but people say, like, AKA Alfred will turn around and say, yeah, but Rice was captain, but David Woods led us to the final, sort of thing. So
for me, I'd keep Moyes. I get what Mitch is saying. Like, you could get a whole career out of Rice, but I mean, Rice has basically been a London club slut, hasn't he? He's gone. Chelsea was home. West Ham was home. Now Arsenal is home. Everywhere's home as long as it's London for Mr.
Oh,
Rice.
mate, this is a tough one because, like, even though I fucking hate Declan Rice currently right now, Moyes or Rice. If I could pick one of them to sort of come back and one of them to leave, it'd be.
You could get a longer career in a manager than you could get a player.
2 months ago, a lot of people was like with Moyes. So like, it should be fairly easy in my opinion.
So what you said, Mitch, Moyes?
No,
Rice.
Oh, you said Rice. Have you? Oh,
Yeah.
mate. I'm
It's
gonna do
tough.
both. Fuck it.
No,
Just
you
quick.
cannot.
No,
You've got
yeah,
to
Drink it. Drink, James. Say both. It's part of the game.
Don't have me be fifth. Fucking Holly will be fucking well beating me up in a minute. Listen, who am I gonna say? Right, I'm gonna say Moyes because he's still here. I keep it simple. Moyes is still here.
Yeah,
He's still the manager.
I pick Moyes just because I think.
Ugh.
And again, Mitch is right. This again, like all opinions and answers are correct. There's really no right answer, but Mitch is right in a sense where like this is very like in the moment because Moyes has proven that we're getting the job done right now without Rice. But Declan Rice, he's only 24 years old. He literally has another maybe almost 15 years more to play if he wants because he's incredible.
It's nothing to say he gets injured.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way,
Players.
Right, before we move on, who's going to be more remembered for that? Rice or Moyes?
Moyes.
Yeah, I believe that.
What was the question? Sorry.
Who's going to be more remembered? Rice or Moyes?
Moyes right now, for sure.
Don't forget, Rice was the captain who lifted the trophy.
Because we all know, like, if Aaron Cresswell didn't do what he did this summer, I would still like have the same appreciation for Aaron Cresswell. Like anyone can mess up their legacy at any moment. So like Moyes could do something bad, even though he's done so much great. He could ruin his legacy.
He could sell, he could sell Edson Alvarez because he's like Mexicans or saying in the summer.
I mean, he could sell crack to a baby. That could ruin his legacy.
Well, that'll go down well. Roll them out next, Lucas.
All right, we've got 3 more people. 3 more. I think. Well, they're all good, but I'm going to save this one for last because I did this one, and I think it's a bit of a banger. But we move on to Shaka Hislop or Sir David James.
Oh, me and Clive will remember this. What you say, Clive?
I'm not going to say, so I'm going to drink.
Oh, really? He's going for the.
I don't have the knowledge to pick one.
Okay, I mean that's
so
fair.
Mitch is going both.
Joy, that is a tough one, but I'm gonna give it to Shaka Hislop.
And real quick, I'll let you. Or no, Fever, you go next. Sorry.
I think it's a tough one, this one, mate. I might have to drink.
Yeah, are we talking? Are we going player or humanitarian?
Mate.
Because I think both. If we're doing both,
I'll tell you what.
Win.
I'll tell you what. Shaka pissed me off, though, mate. He did, mate. Back in the day, he pissed me off. 2006 FA Cup final. I'm thinking, mate, listen, why couldn't you just get across and say that shot from Gerrard? That will stay with me forever.
Hey, Hammer of the Year.
At
though.
that point,
Shaka
he was
Hislop.
35 years old when that FA Cup final happened. I'm pretty sure. Like, he was past.
Hold
his
your nose,
prime.
Mitch. Come on, son.
Like, to be honest,
Mitch.
I've compared David James when he was with us and the first spell of Shaka.
And just real quick, Shaka Hislop, he did win Hammer of the Year.
He did.
Shaka was good. He was a good goalkeeper.
This is the thing, though. David James, I don't think we can deny as a player. I think he was better than Hislop, but Shaka Hislop to the club, to West Ham. And he is a great guy. Great guy. Smart doctor as well. Great humanitarian. I love Shaka Hislop. And this one's stuff. I'd probably have to drink. I'd have to do both. I love them both. And Shaka Hislop could have the bit of the edge because he did win Hammer of the Year. But let's see what the chat is saying. Rich is going David James. See, me and Charlie, we're just always on the same wavelength. Shaka, love a bit of James, not gonna lie, but Shaka. Barry's going David James 100%. James had some big old mistakes in him. Coggy Murph's going James. Mark's going Hislop for me, very tough. Troj, hope you're well, Hislop, as he is such a gentleman. Absolute lad. James from each one of his own TV. Great answer.
Shout, man. Shout.
Sniffer's going David James should have been a phenomenal goalkeeper. When
I'm going to go for Jamie Lee.
From Watford. I'm going Jamie Lee Curtis. Should have went on to be one of the best in the world. Goodness gracious. Hislop was a bloody good player, but David James was amazing for us. And England, I know we always disagree, but I love your shows on Hammer's Chat. Oh, that's nice to say. Thank you. Oh, Mark, thank you so much. Fantastic viewing, lads. £10 donation, Mark. Absolutely.
What's the man?
Thank you. And thank you,
Mark,
for the membership
from Northern
earlier.
Ireland, mate. Shout out to Northern Irish. Let's go, man.
Absolute lad. So we move on. The last two are pretty interesting, but like I said, I came up with one that I'm gonna leave to last. But the next one, Matthew Etherington or Robert Snodgrass.
Oh, mate, you are a prick, Lucas, mate. I hate you right now. Snodgrass was a good player for West Ham, though. He was decent. Like, not only was he decent, he was a decent bloke and all.
I think Etherington had more of an impact at West Ham, but I do not deny Snodgrass. I think Snodgrass was a bit underappreciated, but again, his time at what, and I'm talking about him as a player, not his time at West Ham.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I would I'd go Etherington, but Snodgrass is absolute top.
I'm going Snods, mate. For the bloke, the personality, everything.
Yeah.
Like Etherington was too busy in the betting office.
Actually, quite a lot. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to change my answer because Snodgrass is just an absolute legend, in my opinion. The Bants are unmatched. He might be the funniest person in West Ham history. Funniest player of all time.
Mitch, was he one of the players that you sort of idolized growing up?
Oh, he hated Snodgrass.
Etherington. Because I would have imagined 2006, you'd have only been about 6.
2?
No, I would say it's weird. The player I idolised was Nolan.
Is it?
Just because I loved his celebration, yeah.
I can see it now. Little Mitch just running around the telly.
I still do it.
Kentucky Fried Chicken are looking for a mascot, and Mitch is the man.
What do you think? What do you think of that?
Yeah, I want to throw you in the fryer, mate. So
I'm
Mitch,
you yank bastard.
Mitch, what are you going with?
Everton.
Clive?
Etherington.
Snods.
And I'm going Snodgrass. So I think we all pretty much explained, and all good answers. So this is one I came up with last minute. This one I think is really good. And this is going to be our last one of the evening, folks. So get your answers in real quick for the encore. Let me get to these. Everyone's saying Snotty.
Hey, people
Charlie-
forget Etherington was Hammer of the Year.
Yes,
point.
he another underrated player in my opinion.
He was a good player.
His impact at West Ham did not go unnoticed. Mitch liked chicken nuggets, of course he did. So, last one: Harewood or Vazte?
Harewood.
I don't know.
But again,
Actually, you know what? No.
But again, it's how you interpret it.
I know what you
Harewood,
mean.
the better player. Vazte,
Vazte's
legend.
Vazte, I'm going Vazte.
Yeah, but Vazte was the one who led us to the
to get
to
back in the
playoff
Premier
final.
League.
Yeah, but Harewood, he was
Great
like he got us to the FA Cup final. Let's be honest, the goal
And
against
I'm going to say
Borough.
Vazte.
Oh, it's a tricky one, Lucas. You American hillbilly.
And Harewood, you know, this is one thing that goes under the radar with Harewood. He always, no matter who he played with, always made a great strike partner. Always did. But Vazte, as we know, in the championship, fantastic, and obviously Blackpool.
But you've also got to look at. I see what Charlie's saying in the chat there. Yeah, you've also got to look at value. Like Vazte come from fucking Barnsley, for fuck's sake. You know what I'm saying? Come to West Ham from Barnsley, and
The fact that we are here, partially because of Vazte.
goal.
Yeah.
So for me, it's got to be Vazte. Like,
It's such a tough one because Vazte left because he thought he was bigger than the club.
Yeah.
Harewood left because he thought he could do better as well because he left about a season after Rio Coca did. I think Harewood had the slightly better West Ham career, you know.
He had the better career.
Didn't you go to the playoff final?
Did I? Yeah. I was at the playoff final against.
He had the better career, Clive.
Yeah, same.
But whose mark will be left more? That's the question. Like, if you look at the both players, they're both pretty similar players.
Do you know what? This would have been an easy answer if Steven Gerrard didn't score 2 goals in 4 minutes in 2006. This would be such an easy answer.
And
fine margins.
Harewood missed that fucking sitter in extra time, like because he had a dead leg.
All right, yeah. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to give an answer to this.
Oh, good man. And as you drink, we do cheers to the legend himself, Mr. Keith Knight. Thank you
Keith
so
Knight,
much
mate.
as always. I can't find
Up the fucking Keith.
Up the fucking Keith. I agree.
To be fair, James, I think I spent more money on Vazte somehow. I must admit, yeah.
But Keith has said, this has been top entertainment. Love you, Mad Budge. We love you too, Keith. Thank you for all your kind donations and always being in the chat, being a member as well. Absolute legend. We love you all that are participating.
What am I going with, mate? Because I can't handle a 5th shot tonight.
I'll tell you this. For what Mitch has said, I think he's convinced me on Vazte. But again, like if we're going player, I would probably pick Harewood. But mate, Vazte, who knows where we'd be?
I'm going Vazte.
James, all I'm saying is if you've already poured the shot, it'd be a shame if you didn't drink it.
It is sitting here.
That's true.
I must admit. But I will drink it. Fuck it, I'll drink it later. Off air. I'm going to say Vazte for basically getting us to the Premier League. Because I think if you look at both careers, Vazte impact in regards of getting West Ham from the Championship to the Premier League will always outweigh what Harewood done. Always.
Oh, it really is tough. But again, like without Vazte, would we be here?
For me, Vazte. Come on, Lucas.
Vazte for me.
No, that I'm going Vazte, but mate, I love Harewood. What and top lad as well. Fucking love that guy.
I think the playoff final is the greatest day of my life so far.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah.
The playoff final.
Europa Conference League for me. That's now the greatest day.
Oh fuck.
I can't.
Look at him already forgetting.
Yeah. You fucking forgot it already. But what we'll say.
I'll tell you what, because I don't know.
I guess you were present, right, for 2012, the final, right?
Yeah, and I was young. I had a really good time.
I get it. Yeah, you were doing the chicken dance.
How old was you, Mitch? She was about 11, weren't you?
I would have been 11. Yeah.
Yeah, 11. Yeah, I thought you
was.
Yeah.
Chicken dance.
Oh, mate, someone speaking of Prague, someone put up a video from the same nightclub that me and Mitch were in that we
Yeah,
watched.
I saw that. I saw it
and-
today.
Right,
Oh,
right. Who are
unreal.
we
Wait a
saying on
second.
this? Who are we saying on this? Oh, we'll talk about it.
I'm going
Vazte.
back. I'm going Vazte.
I'm saying Vazte. Clive, what you saying?
I gave it as a draw in the end because I think Harewood's
fair,
the better
it's
player,
fair.
but Vazte in terms of legacy, because in the Premier League, well, we're back in the Premier League thanks to that. So
And Mitch said Vazte. Yeah, I mean, right, lads. Anything else you want to discuss before we sort of come towards the end? 10 minutes to
Go on,
go.
Lucas, about the club.
Huh?
Prague.
Oh, I was just gonna say how that moment just brought me back and the absolute madness that occurred after.
I
Like
completely forgot about the phone getting smashed. I completely forgot about that.
the scenes were so unreal. Like everyone hugging, everyone tackling each other. My phone falls out of my pocket. I'm not joking. Missing for an hour, and I find it by miracle on the ground. Absolutely fucked to
In
bits.
bits, yeah.
Joe
It's like
what?
acid wet.
Joe what? Yeah. What was funny? Yeah. God fucking hell, I sound fucking pissed.
And mind you, real quick, that is what I was using to record the Prague vlog. So like,
oh yeah,
I recorded Clive and Ant.
How funny?
In our
How
place, broken
how
phone,
funny was it when that person walked in front of you on the camera?
oh my god, yeah. And then Mitch is just like,
Mitch is going, and Clive went, "Yeah, cheers, mate."
Mitch with his foul mouth as always.
I went, cheers. I went, cheers, you prick.
But you know, I think that does it for us. I had a great time hosting this. I've got 3. Well, Clive seems all right. The other 2, I do not know. We got a waffling fever, and then we got a hurling.
Mate, me and Mitch was the guy drinking, mate. I thought, mate, he'd been a coma.
I'm fine.
Mitch is shucking up those groceries.
Mitch would be in Queens by the time I finish with him. You know what I mean? 100%. You know what I mean? This JD bottle's going to be all right, but you know, it is what it is. This is an absolute pleasure doing this show tonight. I really enjoyed it. Please do smash a like on the video. Goes a long way. It helps me and all the boys out in getting us out there. Yeah. So your likes matter. Mitch is getting a bit violent now because he's got his shooter out. I mean, but
this is why you're not allowed to have guns.
I know, mate.
This is why he's not allowed to have Merlot.
I know. No Merlot for Mitch.
It gets a bit trigger happy off the Merlot.
Yeah, I agree. Right, what are you lads saying about tonight's show before we go?
That was good.
Lucas, what are you saying about tonight's show?
Yeah, that was fun. I don't know. Everyone in the chat seemed to love it, but I don't know if we can do this once or twice every week. So we'll have to keep this to maybe once every other month, and maybe,
once every national break. Yeah, I do.
And maybe if I have something in the house, I will participate next time, which I will. But that was good fun.
Oh,
we got rid of it finally.
Oh, and look who has showed up in the house. We've got a question.
Ollie.
We love you, Holly.
Top right, bottom left. That's all you need to know.
Shout out to Holly. Top gal. So, is that it for us? Does anyone have anything else to say before I send us on out? And thank you to everyone in the chat that participated with us, played the game with us. Your participation, ever so much appreciated. And thank you to our kind donators and people that joined the membership program today. We very much appreciate it. Before we go, please smash a like on the video. It goes a long way. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell while you're at it. And like I said earlier, if you'd like to help support us further, see some more content in the members section. Fever might be having a betting video going up sometime this week because we do have some international footy and some other stuff. The membership link is in the description. So without further ado, we will see you all next time. It was fun. Peace. Be safe.